Yo, 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 yo. Well, people, it's your boy Jason Gooner. We're back in the studio. Yes, you're not seeing things. We're back in the studio again, people. Yeah, we're just live doing the reggae girls. Big up to them. 3-2 victory. We'll sweat it out, but we got it done, got the 3 points. And now it's time to discuss the EPL match week 28. That's in the rear view. And we're going to look ahead as well to match week 29. We're going to do the preview show as usual. We have the big board ready to take down the predictions. And of course, we're going to reveal how match week 28 played out in the JGTV predictions table. All right, people. So, you know what you need to do. We're on YouTube. It's a YouTube show. On YouTube, the best way to support the person that you're watching is to like the video. So locate the thumbs up button and just click it. Yeah. Whether you're watching on the TV, on your tablet, on your phone, on your laptop. Did I already say that? I don't know. But yeah, any device you're using, just find the like button. If you have more than one device, take up the one, put the like, take up the other one, put the like, take up the other one, put the like. You know why? It's free to do so. As yeah, it's free. And of course, it's free to share it as well. So if you want other people to be here, get involved in the prediction so them can get donkey of the week. I know them not good. Yeah, just get them here so they can participate. I do take down all the results of each person that picks. So trust me, if you put in the work to put the predictions in, I will put in the work as well to keep track of everything. All right, people, big up on yourselves. Yeah, so bless up to DJ Gigs in the building. Blessings to Apache in the building. I didn't saw the Arsenal game live, says Gigs. But when I got on Facebook, I saw a pic of Rice holding the Chelsea player. I was like, I need to see the game. So I watched it and I was like, oh, that's not a foul. We are back in the building. You already know it, go JB. Big up yourself, you know. Yeah, man, we're there. But people, this weekend was kind of mad, you know, with the football. But all right, not to be honest. This weekend, mans was super busy. That's why you never see me at all. U20, I play a game. People are say, yo, I'm not putting in the work when a preview show them there, this and that and the third. But yo, to be honest, the only reason why that now go on is because I've always told all of you, and it will never change. Family first. Excuse me. So this weekend, Julie had tournament in Florida in Orlando, play against Orlando City and Florida ODP team. Obviously, you know, she was representing Georgia ODP team. And it was a rough weekend results-wise, but trust me, in terms of the development and the type of competition we'll play against, or she play against, I should say, yeah, it was very good. It was eye-opening too. Yeah, man, it was wicked, but them lose the first two games and draw the last game on Sunday morning. Mans did a madness to get down there. Watch the U20 game Friday night, go to bed right after that, sleep for about 4 hours, shot it, go down to Orlando, play the game them, link up with the family, go to eat, link up with some more family after that. Yo, he's a madman, but it was all worth it, man. Everything about it was great. So yeah, man, I get to do that this weekend. Only thing I never liked was couldn't bring the entire family. Gabby did have something else to go on. She won her school quiz heritage bowl competition. So just winning and winning and winning all around. But those are the things that really make me happy, to be honest. Not that, I love the subscribers, I love the football, I love talking about the football. But if there's ever a conflict between some family stuff and YouTube, just know. And if I'm not covering the teams, just know there's a valid reason, and that reason is like 1,000% gonna be family. So anyway, enough about that. We have a full action-packed show, so I want to get through, but we can't break tradition. So this is what I want to know for the right now. See, if your side got 3 points this weekend in the Premier League, please, actually, don't even have to be Premier League. Whatever side you carry, you can carry Barca, you can carry any side, Juve, any side. If your side got 3 points, I just want you to drop some threes in the comment section. See? So yeah, I dropped my threes in the comment section. Because trust me, those 3 points were needed. Those 3 points were needed. I'm gonna try to find something. This thing I move mad. JB said FC Bayern collect them 3. Apache said 3. JB said, I miss last match week review. Hope me never get donkey. No worries. We know how it go. Family first. Yeah, man. That is it, bro. No, the only reason I'm bring it up, bro, just before I forward on, me dep on the next show, I listen to some reggae boy stuff, and brother say, yo, them not say no preview and no this, not that. Never even bother load it up in the chat. Just leave it alone. But true them not know still. It burn me when I can't like fully follow the team. Them like I just want to do this, be able to do this, you know. But that don't make no sense right now. I have to go and build the thing first. Win the El Clasico against El Clasica against BVB. Yeah, man. Big win, big win, big win, big win. It's one of the biggest fixtures in the world still. The Clasica. The Clasica. Harry. Real boss. I most needed 3. Yo, big up yourself, Chaddy. Hope all is well with you, my G, and the family. Yeah, man. Beer running around with the Chaddy. The ODP life, the club life, football life. Yeah, man. We're deep in it right now. First, let me down, say JB. Yeah. First, get a beating, you know? First, get a beating. Speaking of that, people, let's get right into it, you know, because as I say, it's a full show. I have a lot of things to get through. So let's just pull up the match week fixtures. So I can just give a brief rundown of some of the games. And just highlight what happened, key moments. And you guys, of course, in the chat, let me know what you guys thought about whatever game we're talking about. If you remember anything you want to talk about, discuss, have a question, you know it's an interactive vibe. So you guys keep the chat flowing with your comments. I bet Burnley wish they had Vincent Company right now. Scotty Parker. I wonder if Spurs know they might get relegated. Boy, I tell you, Chaddy, it's like the man them just going through the motions. You know, the most hilarious video. I see Igor Tudor try to tell Van de Ven for get up, move the line up the field. And the man just look for him and just go on like him not even see him. It's a John Star. It's crazy. But they literally are playing like they don't realize that they can get relegated if they don't step it up. Them just go through the motions. All right, let's get this on the screen. We have Wolves and Aston Villa, and boy, what a result for Wolves over Aston Villa. Rob Edwards, basically just preparing for the championship next season. At this point, I don't think, they could reel off, well, to be honest, if them reel off 10 straight wins, them can still stay up still. But, I mean, can Wolves win 10 wins 10 times in a row? I highly doubt it still. I read an article that all star players and Spurs will get a 50% pay cut if they get the drop. Yeah, it's going to be Bob Marley if they get relegated. See? Exodus. Movement of the people. None of them will be around, man. It's a whole new team. Manners and honors. Big up yourself in a Jagans. Boom, boom, boom. In the building. The members them are run out. Yeah, man. Arteta a run Declan in the ground. The man act like he couldn't take off the man earlier. Arteta forget a hard years. Yo, Apache, that is something where Arteta just don't, I don't know, brother. Him don't see it early enough. But the thing with Rice that's weird. If you notice, Rice always have this look on him face like him boss, all the time, But this particular game, you could have said like, no, it's not just him looking like him boss, him actually boss. Yeah, man, some people, when they watch the game and I talk to while the game are going, they must say the same thing, like, yo, Rice look tired. And I say, yo, it's obvious. It's obvious. Given Wolves' predestined drop, you have to give them credit for still fighting. Absolutely. Absolutely. But as I'm saying, Chaddy, I mean, look, mathematically, them can still stay up. They have to win every game, I know, but hey, so you're telling me there's a chance. That's what you're telling me? All right, but Aston Villa, I mean, they're just very sterile right now. And the crazy thing, if you remember how Aston Villa started off the season, them go like the first 5-6 games, them score like 1 goal or something like that. It was crazy how they started the season. Then them reel off them games in a row, and it kind of level off now. And with Man United entering the mix, Chelsea, Liverpool all lurking around there. Last year Aston Villa had the chance to be in this Champions League, and they couldn't quite get it done in the last weeks of the season. And this, if they don't make Champions League somehow from where they have been this season, they're gonna remember weeks like this. But yeah, it just wasn't good enough from them. And as Chaddy said, even though it's looking pretty, it's looking ominous for Wolves this season. They still put up a good fight. Of course, Villa had more possession, but the XG not far apart. 0.86 to 1.03, 14 shots to 9, 5 shots to 2. So the shot advantage definitely towards Aston Villa. But look there, the quality of the shots. 0 big chances, 2 big chances for Wolves. So that shows you right there. Emi didn't come up with a save on the day. Not good enough. Yeah, man. So good win for Wolves. Horrible loss, to be honest, for Aston Villa. And Unai Emery left the pitch really vexed. Another game where him don't want to shake hands with nobody. Madness. But goals from a couple of the Gomez players, I think Angel Gomez out right now. But João Gomez scoring the first one and Rodrigo Gomez scoring the second one. And that was enough to see off Aston Villa at the Molineux. And the fans, you had to feel happy for them, because obviously when the first goal went in, they went mad. But that second goal in injury time, the crowd go crazy. It's like all of the heartache of the season so far just kind of released right there in that moment. And then probably gonna go down, obviously. But then we look back at the season and say, at least we'll match up Villa 2-0. And that felt amazing. We draw with Wolves and everyone chat. But Villa lose to them. I hear on YouTube attack. Not only that, Apache, Wolves take points off a City too. That's the mad part. What is your take on Arsenal's abysmal defending on corners? Jaguars, we're going to get there. Believe me, I have a take on all these corners and set piece talk. Yeah, man. Watching that game, Leon, done. Cheese and peas. JB, you see how me I try go around the facts of life? Not even want to bring it up, brother. Because trust me, I remember, when he went back to Villa, I heard, I don't even know what to call him, his manager, his stepfather, our father, Craig Butler says he's in the best shape of his life right now. And I just want to say, if that is the best shape of his life, boy, problems. Not even a good evening from Unai. Nothing. Man, just walk off the field. Remember when him play, him say Arteta they take too long time to celebrate with him coach them. I wonder what him excuse was, because I don't think Rob Edwards did any celebrating. He was going to talk, you know. Him mouthpiece chat too much, man. I tell you. Brother, the man come out and say it brawling, you know. I said to myself, this don't add up. Roma get rid of the man because him can't stay fit, him can't get 100. And you come tell me saying I'm in the best shape of my life right now. Come on, G. Ah, boy. Big up Nitro in the building. One Gunners. Gunners. Yeah, so Aston Villa. Poop out. All right, next game. Bournemouth Sunderland. This one ended 1-1. Goals first from Mayenda was a spill shot. Should have done better, the keeper probably, but just didn't quite handle it well enough, and it fell right to Mayenda. Easiest finish he'll have. And then the second goal in the game, first goal for Bournemouth, the equalizing goal. Evan Nielsen with a beautiful header, but the pass, people, that pass from Tavernier. I said the boy Tavernier, you know, quietly, you know, one of my favorite little ball I've watched, you know, because him just going to give some wicked pass, some wicked shot in the game. And the man full of energy as well. Him don't stop running. So yeah, Tavernier, good little player. I like him. Like the player. But that pass to Evan Nielsen was a beauty. Trust me. Wicked pass. Wicked pass by Evan Nielsen. I mean by Tavernier. Don't know if you guys saw that pass, but it was impressive. That Bournemouth game disappointed me. I expected more. Yeah, I mean, the way him looking okay, him don't even need to come in March. We can do better. Boy, I mean, JB, a lot of people would have beat you for saying that, but to be honest, that area of the pitch, you know, not really hurting for players that are actually playing at a good level and playing well, you know. So it's not the craziest shout in the world. That Bournemouth game disappointed me. Yeah. Bournemouth, let me see something. So the game, I mean, Bournemouth probably, you know, it was pretty even. XG pretty close. A lot more shots overall for Bournemouth, but the shots on target were close. Only one big chance for each team. So it's a pretty even game, I guess. You know, this is not, I can't say I watched a lot of this game. And I didn't really watch the full highlights. I just saw the goals. But it's based on the statistics. I mean, yes, Bournemouth had more possession. They're at home, it's probably to be expected, but looks like the quality of the possession was pretty even based on the XG being close. Well, close enough. I mean, Bournemouth had the edge, but Brentford have a decent XG as well. And the big chances, the shots on target, you know, both, you know, very close. So, look like quite an even game. And this one ended 1-1, and maybe that was probably a fair result. These were the lineups. My end, I got the start. Xhaka lasted 76 minutes. Couldn't quite go the whole game. And that was that one. Now, this was one for the ages right here. 4-3 game, people. Madness. Brentford jump out to a 3-0 lead. Damsgaard, Thiago, Shade. Boom, boom, boom. Then first half stoppage time, own goal by Coyote. So 3-1. Literally not even 2 minutes into the second half, Anthony scores. Deflected off from Coyote again to make it 3-2. And of course, just to complete the craziness, Fleming and Tavernier played a wicked pass. And this pass from Hannibal. What a ball. Fleming, very good head of the ball, headed perfect spot. 3-3. So that game stayed tied up until the 93rd minute when Rico Henry down the left side whips it in And Damsgaard, one of the most underrated players, I'm telling you, in the Prem. First touch, second touch, clinical, and that was enough. 4-3, 93rd minute, away from home, Brentford get the win. You can see the starting lineup there. Otara, Thiago, Shade. Very, very good attacking trio right there. And then you drop Damsgaard in there, pulling the strings. Formidable. Very formidable. Burnley fighting as well. Wolves showing fight, Burnley showing fight. You have to give them credit. Jade and Anthony. Yeah, we know. We're tracking. We see what's going on. We see what's going on there. But yeah, Rico, very happy for Rico of late because Rico definitely getting his minutes. Yep, 24 appearances now, 11 sub appearances. That one assist came today. 77%. Up to 1,300 minutes now. 50% dribbles. It's pretty good. Only 2 yellows. So Rico definitely stepping it back up in terms of the minutes, which is a good sign. And Burnley, I think they're going down, people. Think they're going down. But 4-3, big win, big win. You don't want to lose that game. Liverpool, 5-2 winners over West Ham. I think this one was at 1.3-0. Souček got one back. Gakpo scored to make it 4-1. And then Tati Castellanos made it 4-2. And then Frimpong forced the own goal. This I see Ricochet diverting it into his own goal. I didn't hear anybody this weekend, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I didn't hear anybody this weekend saying that Liverpool are set piece kings and can only score from corners or anything. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear that? I don't know. I never heard it. They were playing rock and roll football. Klopp left his mark. Jaden Anthony is smart, pacey, and comfortable on the ball. Yeah, Anthony is a good player for sure. Very good player. All right, so Liverpool dropped 5 people. Ekitike got it started, then Van Dijk, then McAllister. Souček got one back. Good cross from Diouf on the left. Souček was tall enough to reach that one. All along the ground. And Gakpo got a heavily deflected shot in the 78th minute. And then Tati Castellanos, after what has to be deemed poor defending because the ball bounced inside the 6-yard box somehow with all those defenders back there. And Castellanos did a neat header over the defender on the line. And then that own goal caused by some really good play by Liverpool, opening them up, which they were doing from time to time in the game. Definitely a free-flowing type of Liverpool performance. As someone said, they were playing that rock and roll football, but you see what rock and roll football does. It gives the other team chances to attack you. You can see even on the momentum chart here, West Ham had those little spells where they were pushing back Liverpool as well. And in those spells came the 2 goals they scored. So you add on some more goals in the other little spells, then could have been a scarier game. Liverpool were so bent on going forward, basically didn't control the possession. So it was 50-50 just about. The XG, look at how close it is. 1.86 to 1.84. So that just tells you, this game, couple of bounces here and there could have been different. No big chances registered by Liverpool. It's crazy. Crosses. Same amount. West Ham had 31 touches in the box, 34. A lot of these stats are similar. Yo, that's crazy. So 5-2 Liverpool and West Ham stats look like they were in much more in the game. That's mad. Lineups look like this. Vert still out. So Soboslai playing his more natural role. Gakpo, Salah, and Ekitike up top. McAllister, Gravenberg. McAllister had a goal in this one. Um, Virgil and Konate. Gomez at right back. Kirkes at left back. I think, yeah, Frimpong came back to get some minutes. It's pure youngsters on the bench for Nuno. But at least him give them a chance. 90th minute, give them a run out at Anfield. But they fell 5-2. Liverpool still keeping pace for that Champions League slots. Newcastle, disappointing in the league this year, and it continued. Newcastle played Everton at St. James Park, and I think every single person got this one wrong who took part in the picks. But yeah, Everton 3-2 winners. Barry getting the winner, really scrappy goal. Defender panic. Probably would have been a penalty if the goal didn't go in. But that made it 3-2 after Murphy had just made it 2-2, like not even a minute before, just about a minute before. So 5 goals in this one, had another 4-3, another 5-2. So the goals were flowing in this past weekend in the Premier League. Ramsey, Murphy, Brantwaite, Beto. Pope made a mistake for that Beto goal. Dwight McNeil took a shot and it made Pope make a mistake, and Beto was alert. All these 4 defenders were back there and them just sleeping. None of them never go back and help out. So that was poor from them, but big win for Everton, you know. Hard to predict this Everton team, and from time to time they just play really well. In this one, they surrendered possession, they were fine with that. They doubled them up on XG. They took way less shots and had 2 less on target, but again, the quality of the shot is the most important thing. 2 chances, 2 big chances, none created by Newcastle. And that's been an issue for them. Just not having the same type of attacking threat that would have made them successful, able to play in these Champions Leagues like they are. Tonali, Elanga, Waltermat, okay. Jolinton, Garden. So the coach has thought that after starting up front for a while, Waltermat is actually better off behind the striker. You guys agree with that? You guys think Nick should be playing number 10 more than striker, the big German? Let me know in the comment section what you think about that. Bless up campus. So I go on. Liverpool score more set piece, yet Slack say he don't like the football nowadays. Red Skull, make it make sense. When him did win his 1-0 against Forest, he never complained about set pieces. Pickford with Everton save of the century, even in slow-mo, the ball was flying. Yo, Chaddy, you're so right. That save, but yo, which one of them did strike it on Newcastle? Was it Tonali? I think it was Tonali, Pretty sure it was Tonali. But yeah, that save was mad. Okay, Arsenal Premier League champion. Yo, don't goat mouth it. Do you know that saying? Do not goat mouth it. Please, just relax. Bill. Yeah, I think it was Tonali, Chaddy. I think it was. Pretty sure. Pretty sure it was Tonali. But yeah, Everton, big win, Newcastle in the mud. Eddie Howe was always the talk of the town for the past few years, but boy, we'll stop defending Eddie if you can't get it together, And what you guys think about Nick Altamont for real? Should he be dropping deeper or should he be playing um striker like he was first playing when he first got here? Because I genuinely not sure. So I'm just curious about you guys' opinion. So Leeds and Manchester City. This one just needed one goal, and it was scored in first half injury time by Antoine Semenyo, and he's really on fire for this Manchester City team. You see the lineups here: back five. I'm sure I play a back 10, but Calvert-Lewin was lonely up top. Aronson, Gruev, Ampadu start. Then you see the back five there: Bogle, Justin, Rodan, Strike, and Goodmanson. So they were trying to hold out this attack. Haaland got a knock in training, was unavailable. So Marmoush and Semenyo led the line. O'Reilly, Silva, and Shirky in that midfield three just ahead of Rodri. They had 8 Nori, Gehi, Diaz, and Nunes, with of course Donnarumma in the goal. So that's how the teams lined up, and Manchester City just needed that one goal at the end of the first half. That was all they needed. Then they had a lot of possession, control the game, but the XG of 1.49 again just goes to show that Donnarumma was a great piece of business for them. Definitely held up to everything that leads toward them, kept them at bay. There was a handball shot late in the game. I don't know if you guys saw that. Mateus Nunes looked to have struck his hand. Not sure what the VAR would have thought, but since it wasn't given, I'm just assuming that they would have said something like, they would have said something like, excuse me. They would have said something like, hand not in a natural position, maybe. But I don't know if you guys saw that, but it was worth a look. Nick could play back and forth between positions. Yeah, I feel like you start him up front and you just give him the license to drop instead of just playing him in midfield. That's just me though. I don't know. I think the way he was playing forward was fine before they moved him. But I understand he stopped scoring, but still, his build-up is still going to be good. But yeah, City just controlled the possession, and that's what made them able to hold out, because they were pretty much under control for the most part. And when saves needed to be made, Donnarumma made them. When tackles needed to be made, they put in the block. So yeah. City does know how to see out these games. And another example of it, and of course, you look on the back line, and we knew once Gay got there and Diaz got fit, that was always going to be a solid looking partnership, and it's proven to be so. And I think those two allow you to have 2 more attacking players, flanking them, because that three of Rodri, Gay, and Diaz, they're going to be able to hold it down for the most part. And Nunes, to be fair, has improved as a right back. It's going to be interesting because Portugal, they have been kind of moving around midfielders to right back recently in the national team. So I wonder, is that how Nunes kind of gets back a look in that national team? I wonder if who's Portugal coach? Is it Roberto Martinez coach them now? I don't remember who coached them, but either way, whoever the coach is, I think they might look at Nunes as a right back. Of course, Donnarumma is a huge plus. I mean, huge. Brighton and Nottingham Forest, them let down JB. But yeah, Brighton and Nottingham Forest ended 2-1. And boy, let me tell you, the goal they were scoring in this game, yo. So first half was Gomez. What a volley. Skip off the turf, beat the keeper for pace, in the side netting from a tight angle, from, just inside the box, but at a big angle, so far from the goal, further than 18 yards. And trust me, yo, what a goal. Then Gibbs White said, hold my drink. And Gibbs White run out and say, yo, man, get the ball in the middle, take a touch, slap it with some swerve, kill the keeper, 1-1. And then Welbeck, good poacher's finish. I think that made it goals in back-to-back games as well. I think that was 10 in the league or 11, one of them. Danny Welbeck just keeps on doing it. And that goal in the 15th minute, after 3 goals in the first 15 minutes, the goals dried up for the game. And this one ended 2-1 at the end of it. But yeah, 2-1 Brighton. I think most people had Brighton winning the game. Yep, just idiots like me didn't. Fulham and Tottenham, and this is where we try to figure out what the hell they're doing. But Harry Wilson scoring after some poor defending. I said that a lot this season with Tottenham. Then Alex Iwobi, yo, what a finish. Side foot off the inside of the post from distance. But just the pace and the technique to get it, that much power on it with the side foot. Incredible goal. And then Richarlison got a cancellation in the 66th minute, but nothing ever going for Tottenham after that goal. They didn't really pressure until really, really late in the game again. And Fulham were the deserved winners, if we're being honest. They created better chances. They had more chances. They just played overall better, I thought. Tottenham, lacking that urgency that you would expect when you're in a type of position. I mean, Omari and Gibbs White will be in the EFL Championship if they don't stop messing around. Spurs is a lame duck team right now. I'm telling you. Them need for shape up. Not Omari and Gibbs White them. Omari and Gibbs White actually play a decent game in the last game. These guys, them never play nothing. But yeah, another win, or another loss, I should say, for Spurs. Igor Tudor now 2 games in charge, 2 losses. 2 losses, a wicked goal scored though. Man United Crystal Palace. So this one is one of those 0-0s. So Lacrosse scored in the 4th minute early on from a corner. I sense a theme here. Corners. Right? Then Man United get a penalty. And look, I don't know. What you guys think of the penalty? What you guys think of the penalty and the sending off? Cause trust me, I think it was a bit, something never right. Yo, people lie. Yo. Smith Rowe miss a great one-on-one. Never like that call there. Yo, I don't know, man. I know he put like he did touch him, but jeez, like it wasn't really extended or anything. And at first, I was making an argument it might be outside the box, but I think it was fair if it's a foul that it was a penalty because his foot was basically on the line when the contact started or when the ref blew. But I'm just I don't know, man. The start outside the box but fall in the box type penalties don't sit good with me. Okay. So yeah, so you're saying like the action itself start from before, so you can't just count where him drop. Yeah, fair enough. Air girls almost knock over the soup pot. We get through that though. Not sure if you noticed, but this week was the only stat he got under 6.5 in a team that doesn't have the best performance in the EPL each week. Hmm. The penalty was suspect in my humble opinion. Even so, the infraction happened outside the box. The second person I bring up where the foul occurred. Let me see if the match report honest. Match winner. Okay, passing the box straight right after dragging Cunha. First man seen ready for that. Okay. I'm not telling. They ain't telling you nothing. But yeah, Bruno Fernandes, player of the match, they say. But 2-1 United, Is this the one? No. I said 2-1 Fulham. That was the one I got correct. So yeah, United. I'm gonna look at the table just a minute here. But yeah, United, let me give one respect. I'm gonna skip over United game. So I talk about the penalty, that's it. Alright, so Man United, you see them? Yep. Momentum wise, they had more. See the XG difference as well. 20 shots, 11 to 3, 2 big chance to none. Yeah, so that's enough. Manchester United, good job. Good job. I think that win took you up to third. So the people them laugh after me when I put in my title, who will win the EPL? I'm gonna put Man United and man them say, yo, I troll me, I troll. All right. So Lacroix got the straight red. That's not good because they already have a lot of injuries on the back line. And they sold obviously Gay. But 2-1 to the Arsenal. Own goal is how Chelsea got their goal on a corner. And then on the corner, Saliba and Timber both scoring on corners. Gabriel low score a goal, but him still win player of the match. Him still win it, people. You are so long, man, there. Wagwan. AFC Boston in the building. Be in town. Yeah, so Arsenal, Chelsea. Everybody want to talk about the set pieces. Everybody want to talk about the set pieces. Yo, I have to find a video. I'm gonna see. I tell you the truth. Yo, man, them said this. Yo, them thing, them have a bonus clause in your contract. So everybody a report on this bonus clause. Wow. That's crazy. I was just reading something, people. My bad. Ref lost all recollection of the ability to allow advantage. G's and P's, Chaddy. It was like, and the problem was, it were literally like three, it was back to back to back in like a 15-minute spell. Just like 3 times the man did the same foolishness. Even on the red card when give. Like that even should be advantage too. Big up Martin. What go on? Darren in the building. Hope all is well, G. Yeah, man. Ref mess up on couple chances against Chelsea. Yeah. The ref got the player of the match. No, we can't get the ref the player of the match because guess why? The ref was consistent, bro. The man let them hold way and push way on the corners, and them let we hold and push them on the corners. So if you let everything play out on the corner, then just let it play out. Don't start call it after, you know. I may never see him do that. Some now because him consistent. You can't say him consistently fool because there was a lot going on in the box on every corner. But there was some egregious ones that the ref never call. But people are say, yo, even if you're not call nothing, that have to call. I don't know if it goes so far. I think it was a handball on Rice. I don't know how that never get called. But I wouldn't call for like the, how he was on him like that. No, I wouldn't call that. So the XG was very close. At home, Arsenal have less possession. They get a red card in the 70th minute. And Arsenal had the momentum until the end of the game. But we had the more shots, more on target. We had 2 big chances. They didn't create any big chances. Let me see. Shots basically the same. Were 2 big chances created. Wow. Man, them said the ref. The ref wasn't being an idiot, though, to be honest. He was being quite the fool. There in England himself. This is how the teams start out. Timber, Saliba, both had goals. Magalhaes Nkapie with the own goal. Zubimendi, Rice, Saka, Eze, Trossard, Gyökeres. So for Arsenal, I think Saka was sharp in the game. Eze had glimpses, but still want more from Eze. Gyökeres' hold up was okay in the game. To be fair, didn't ever look like scoring in the game either. Trossard just never have it on the day, and it's been too frequent lately. I think it might be time for Arteta to consider giving Martinelli some more starts in the Premier League, right? I'm sure in the ideal world, they would have Odegaard back and then probably just put Eze over that side instead, but that option isn't there right now, so I think Eze is going to stay there. I mean, he can always go to Madueke right, Saka left too, which he did before, but I don't know if he wants to move Saka again because he was playing in the 10 before, now he's back wide. So I don't know. But Arsenal, we have a midweek game. Rice come off 76 bus. Nkapie play the whole game, but I'm sure in bus for that game are coming up. The centre backs probably will pull through. Timber is, that was a bounce back game for Timber. He never played good in the last few, I thought. I mean, to his standard, and Raya was immense on the day. But even after Neto's red card, Chelsea looked more likely to get the next goal. And that is kind of troubling to me. But yeah, it was a tough game. I always thought it would be a tough game just based on how they have played us so far this season in various competitions. So um yeah, we got through with the win. 2 set pieces. People them say them a hold and a push and a grab and doing everything that everybody else do. When other teams have won the league with set pieces or with a good amount of set piece goals in the goals for the season, they always they just act as if the set pieces, you shouldn't want to score any set pieces, or they'll exaggerate and say, yeah, they just go by the corner flag, kick the ball out, and make sure you get a corner. But most of the time when they get a corner, somebody save the shot. You go down the wing and you cross the ball and them scramble and hit it over and it go out for a corner. I mean, you have done something to cause them to have to defend the corner. So I don't know. People just gonna say whatever because it's more fun to do that. But this was Chelsea lineup right here from the start. Santos and Caicedo, Hernandez, Palmer, Pedro, Neto. Sound like one person, but João Pedro and Pedro Neto. Otto and James at left and right back, and Sarr, recall from Strasbourg, Shalaba, and Sanchez. Sanchez almost give us some goals. I think at least more than one. But yeah, Arsenal got the win. Starts of the game tight. And this is how the table look after the game. So most teams on 28, Wolves and Arsenal on 29, and as matches played. 13 points now for Wolves. Them have 9-game leave, 27 points. I'll put them right on 40. So I have to win every game. I have to win every game. They have to start somewhere. They win the last one. 19 points for Burnley. I mean, not completely out of it, but they do have to get a run of green results on this form guide right here. West Ham still in the relegation after that loss to Liverpool 5-2. They'll be looking to bounce back this week, midweek. They're on 25 points, but Forest 27 points, just outside the relegation zone. 2 losses on the trot, and they're stuck at that 27 for now. Spurs 29 points, 4 losses on the bounce, and they're probably going to need to change managers again. Leeds in 15th, Crystal Palace 14th, Newcastle 13th, Sunderland 12th, and Brighton 11th, but Sunderland -5, Brighton +3. That's why they're above them there. Bournemouth 39 points -2. In 10th position, back into the top 10. Then we have Fulham on 40 points. In 9th position, Everton in 8th, 40 points as well, but a little bit better goal difference than Fulham. Brentford, with their late heroics, got to 43 points. And Chelsea in 6th right now on 45 points. Liverpool 5th, 48. Aston Villa 4th, 51. Man U 3rd, 51. +12 to Aston Villa's +8 goal difference. Then we have Man City 59 points. Game in hand on league leaders currently Arsenal 29 played, 64 points. Man City 28 played and 59 points. And you see the goal difference. +32 for Man City, +36 for the Gunners. So that's pretty much the breakdown of last week's games. I know it was a bit quick, didn't go in detail. But before we move on fully from that, let me get and get into the preview. Let me just tune into the comment section real quick and see what I'm going. Talking about Declan, okay. Ref mess up. Okay, I saw that. At least you agree on the handball and Rice. Yeah, man, that's a clear handball. Clear handball. Raya had a huge match, that is for sure. Glad we scored the 2 goals before the red card, so nobody can say that's why we score. No worry, Apache. Them have the ready-made thing where they want to say, and they did say it, that we are set piece gods, you know. But hey, if we are, we are. Because when we score 4 goals against Spurs in an open play, nobody never said one word. Them can move up. Just saw Declan is tied with Mbappe for number 1 for Ballon d'Or. What? Oh, how did they calculate these things? Raya should I get man of the match? Yeah, he was immense. Who defends a corner with them back to the ball? Ridiculous. Jaja. Ricewood, 6 feet frame being a main culprit on the near post. Atrocious. Our set piece probably should be 2-way and not 1-way, Isa. Yeah, we actually have been quite poor defending set pieces, you know. When you check the numbers, you know, and it's like, damn, how can you be the masters of set pieces and you can't defend them? It just don't make sense. You must be able to defend them too, no? You know what I mean? All right, Brentford. I go and write down the things. But while I do that, intermission in between the shows. But this intermission just gonna show you guys how the results of last week's elections look. Let's see. All right, so I'm saying, ready for the big reveal? All right, people. So we did get some predictions in, and we have some good results this week. We have 3 players with identical records at the top of the table. But obviously the tiebreaker was in effect. And so without further ado, we have what? Oh no. Declan, I think he went with a back-to-back. Ain't no way. Yo, he did, people. Back-to-back trophies for the week. Declan, 7-3 with 3 wins or 3 perfectly predicted score lines. He predicted the 1-1 Bournemouth Sunderland, the 1-0 Man City over Leeds, and the 2-1 Brighton over Nottingham Forest. And that was what made him the winner for the week. Tough second place for Pristine, just 1 less game predicted. Had the 2-1 Brighton and 2-1 Fulham games. Did Pristine, and then Hot Chili. 3 wait a second. Oh, Hot Chili, actually I robbed you. Hot Chili. Hot Chili really is a tie for second with Pristine because Hot Chili did have 2 scores correct. I wrote down the wrong number right there, but to be fair, he had the 1-1 Bournemouth Sunderland and the 2-1 United Crystal Palace. So Declan still a champ. Didn't make a mistake with that one, but Pristine and Hot Chili did have the same identical finish, 7-3 with 2 correct scores. So big ups to all of them that did play. Big ups to everyone that did play. Not everybody, got to get their score revealed, but hey, do better and you'll be there. Now, this one is a rough one, because We have back-to-back champions, and we also have back-to-back donkey of the week. Yo, when you get 5 right in a week, you don't necessarily think you're gonna be in the runnings for this, but it was just a week where the picks came through for most people, and 5 and 5, even with a correct score, wasn't enough. So yours truly, again, amongst the rank of the donkeys of the week, Coach Edward. Sorry, my boss, it never worked out good for you. JB, big up yourself. Yeah, yeah, I'm a foundation subscriber. But yeah, we both gone to the pastor this week. All right. So big up to each and everyone who played. Give yourselves a round of applause. Yep. And then bust a gunshot. And me I go heart a beat. Every sound me I go do. Yeah, people. So again, let's stop playing people and let's move on to next week so we can get rid of this information right now. Last week, the man them clip the video and pass around. So we know that will make the rounds again. But listen, yo, can't just win everything, right? Life would be unfair. So yeah, let me get rid of this. Bye. All right, cool. So yeah, let's move on, people. Let's move on. Let's move right into the games again. So no hitching, people. We're gonna get the information right now. So we have the stats. So you see the league position, the wins, the draws. Bournemouth with 12 drawn games. Wow. Brentford with 4 more losses than them, but that win difference is huge. 43 points, 39 points. They're not that far off from each other. Both averaging 2, but Bournemouth conceding more goals. XG very close. 7 clean sheets to 6. Wow. Well, this is the form going into the game. Bournemouth, of course, with the 1-1 draw. Brentford with a thrilling 4-3 victory away from home. And they travel again, this time to the Vitality Stadium. Midweek fixture. So, which team has more in reserve to use? Which team is going to play a little more tired? Interestingly, 7 times these teams have played in the Premier League, and Bournemouth is yet to get any 3-point result. They do have 2 draws, but the other 5 games won by Brentford. And they did beat them earlier this season and did a double over them last season. And the season before that, it was for a 2-2 draw to start the season. They would have done the double over them again. So, for whatever reason, Brentford does have this team ticket. I think Iraola did have a reason as to why. He said that a lot of the ways that they play, the way Brentford plays and the players they have, it's kind of set up to counteract what they do. So they're not a good matchup, is how Iraola called it. And I think he might be right, because when you can break quickly on Bournemouth, that's when they're really in problems. And Brentford attack is no joke in that regard. So I think the game will be a tough one. Leaning towards a draw, but me could see. DJ Gigs with the question of the week every week. So, which team surprised you and which team disappointed me in performance this week? Well, that's a good question. Um, I'll start out with the disappointed. So the team I would say that disappointed me the most this week is probably Newcastle. Because even though they were in the game and Everton had to score a late goal, they really weren't really in the game. I mean, yes, Pickford made a mad save, but Newcastle didn't do enough. So I'd say Newcastle was disappointing, like really disappointing me. Um, you know what? Scrap that. The biggest disappointment was Aston Villa. for sure. For sure. And then the surprise performance, I think you can go to the same game. Wolves, to be honest. You can go to the same game. Yeah, I think you can go to the same game. Exactly. Congrats to Duckland, Pristine, and Chile. Yeah, man. Bournemouth 1, Brentford 3. JB out for redemption from early. That's the spirit, my G. You got to try. No, me shoulda. I should have time for real. Gigs a joke, kind of, bro. Brentford 2-1. Apache say. All right. All right, let me give my pick before I get, 3-2. 3-2 Brentford. Coach, they have some redemption too. 1-1 draw. Big up yourself, coach. Grime, Lord. In the building. Grime, full out the whole I picks them, brother. Last time, sure. Fill out the whole I picks them and start going. DJ Gigs. Oh, yeah, long bridge in JG. Yo, I saw Gigs go on, man. No worry, Jagans, man. You see me? Them place are sturdy. You think man can follow up on YouTube and chat so long and don't have sturdy? You know? Those two things don't add up. Yeah, but 3-2, Brentford, pull out our next W some kind of way, Yeah, man. Them going to be the Cinderella for this European spots this season. It's set. But yeah, that coach, they deserve a lot of credit, bro. The people them that laugh after them, But see Brentford just see what going on in the world. Brentford saying, hey, we need a coach. What's the most important thing in football right now? Man, them hire a set piece coach as them head coach. Yo, don't mess with Brentford, them always I think ahead. Yo, trust me. But them see where the game is going and just, go all in. Set piece coach, you're the coach. Everton and Burnley. Remember, people, match a play tomorrow, say FPL team and all them thing there, Don't say I didn't warn you guys. You have to set your team tomorrow by 2:30 the game starts, so by like 1 o'clock, I would say. They will say 1:30. Next thing you look 1:30 and you have about 1 minute left. So Everton and Burnley, let's take a look at the stats so you can see how the team them match up. Boy, it's not a good look. The draw them look similar, but the losses and the wins, opposites. The goals though, 32. Wow. 9 clean sheets for Everton though, only 3 for Burnley. And the XG a lot different too. Last 5 for Everton, 2 losses, 2 wins, 1 draw. 1 win, 1 draw, 3 losses for Burnley. Tough one, 4-3 at home, but they have to move on. 19 played, 10 wins for Everton, 7 for Burnley, 2 draws. One of those draws came earlier this season, so Everton will be looking to get all 3 points. I mean, they still might harbor an outside chance or, just a thought about getting into that top 5 region even, but a long way to go till then. But Everton going to keep trying, and I just feel like Everton, they're another up and down team, but I've lost the last 2 at home as well. I think them don't lose 3 in a row. Them break the jinx. I said 2-1 Everton. I think Burnley been scoring random goals here and there. I think they might get another one between Edwards and Anthony and Fleming. Leeds United versus Sunderland. This was probably match week 29. They would have been looking at this saying, okay, we're going to need these 3 points to stay up. Well, only one of those teams thinking like that, really. And that is Leeds, because Sunderland, I think them put in their work already. I think they're probably going to be good, even though they're in free fall right now. 3 losses in the last 5. They did draw away to Bournemouth on the weekend, and their last win came against Burnley 3-0. Not much better form for Leeds, to be honest. 1 win, 2 draws, and 2 losses for them. So 1 more point gained over the last 15 possible ones between these 2 teams. Not that big of a difference. You see the stats. 15 and 12. That's league position. Leeds 15. Sunderland 12. Wins 7 for Leeds, 9 for Sunderland, 10 draw games. 11 loss for Leeds, 9 loss for Sunderland. Leeds have more goals scored, so 37 to 29. And the XG you see is much higher for Leeds, so much more goal threat usually from Leeds, but Sunderland do it differently. Double the clean sheets, and they double the clean sheets. That should tell you something. Leeds Sunderland. I know Granite is back now, starting. 11th-time match play in the league. Leeds have the edge 8-2 with 1 draw game, and that draw did come in December of this season. Prior to that, they hadn't played in the Premier League since 2002, so I don't know how much you can really get from this, but yeah, Leeds usually dominate the fixture, and they're at home. But I roll with the home dogs, Sorry. Another 2-1, but this time Leeds are going to win it. Yeah, man. Oh, 1 p.m. Yeah, 1 p.m. Better you say that down. Alright, Graham say, yeah, me there for the pickings. Brentford 2-0. Burnley 1-0. Leeds 2-1. And we say Liverpool, almost the next game that. So, oh yeah, you're right. Oh, dirty Wolves again. Why them take points off for everybody, I want to take some more. Graham, no believe. Man said 3-0. No more points, him not take. Brentford for the win by 1. Yeah, I know Jaguars. I know you go forward with it. Everton by 2. 1 p.m. Yeah. It's not personal, fam. Yeah, man. Jaguars know say a joke here run. At least I think so. JB said 2-0 to Leeds. Did I miss your other comment about the other game? No, he just never give me the Everton Burnley one yet. Okay, there it is, 3-0. I'll set a forward soon. Bless up in a jam rock. Yeah, man, we're there, I'm a G. We're there. Leeds 1-0. Alright, did I miss a Apache score? Oh, of course I did. 2-2. Desmond. Coach said 2-1 Everton. And coach said 1-0 Leeds. Alright, cool. So Wolves and Liverpool. Do you guys believe in Miracles. Not quite a miracle because they have taken points off a lot of the teams, to be fair. 7 draws. But look at the difference in wins this season. My word. Them lose 20 games. Them scored 20 goals in what, 29 games? Terrible. Liverpool got 47. You see the XG? Excuse me. See the XG 26.25, 45.99. Liverpool with a high XG there. You see the per 91.64. 9 clean sheets for Liverpool, 4 clean sheets for Wolves. Wolves with 5 points from a possible 15. Liverpool 12 from possible 15. The only loss coming to Manchester City at Anfield. 23 times this match play, 19 wins for Liverpool, 2 wins for Wolves, and 2 drawn games. Liverpool unbeaten in their last 5 meetings with Wolves. So all roads lead to a Liverpool victory. No need to think otherwise, I don't think. Will they get the clean sheet, though, is the question. Damn. I feel like they give up a 1 goal, but Liverpool win 3-1. Yep. Yep, that's what I'm going with, my friend. JB said 3-1 Liverpool as well. U20 is doing well and the Reggae Girls feeling good about them. Yeah, man. Reggae Girls have a lot of improving from today, though, to be fair. But yeah, we're still happy and proud as well. I don't know U20 are going to do them things. So, the minute we have time, we're going to do a full recap. Because even tomorrow start conflict again. Julie have middle school football. So I'm not able to do the stream, but it's all good. It's all good. I'm forward out with all the content and what we say. At least we can put it all together and have a conversation, you know? I wish we could have done a stream there though. Trust me. I really wish. Alright. Let's see. Ooh. One nil. 1-0 Liverpool. Apache said 2-0. Alright. So Villa, Chelsea. We have Brighton, Arsenal. What else we have? Fulham, West Ham. We have City, Forest, Newcastle, and United. And the relegation versus Palace. Alright, cool. So yeah, last game going to be Thursday, March 5th. So I'll try to run out that night there for sure. And we'll do the review show at the same time there. And then FA Cup weekend, so you don't know, we don't really do the content for the FA Cup, but you know, maybe we can switch it up this time around. But definitely we'll forward Thursday with the review show for this midweek match week 29. All right, so Aston Villa Chelsea, that is the what you would call the banner game on Wednesday afternoon in the States, but of course 7:30 kickoff in England, and this will be from Birmingham. Aston Villa hosting Chelsea. So you see the league positions very close, 4 and 6 in the league. 51 points for Aston Villa, 45 points for Chelsea. So a 6-point gap right now between the two teams. Chelsea with more goals scored than Villa.
And the XG way higher for Chelsea. And in fact, they need to perform better with the goals, to be honest. 34.5 and 38. So there's not as much creation from Aston Villa. 1.23 to almost 2 every 90 minutes for Manchester City. 9 clean sheets for City. I keep saying City. 9 clean sheets for Chelsea and 8 clean sheets for Aston Villa. So very close there. But you see the previous form, Aston Villa up and down right now. 2 losses, 2 draws, 1 win. You can see what's something that you notice when you look at that. 0 goals scored, 1 goal scored, 1 goal scored, 1 goal scored, and then none. So they haven't had more than 1 goal in the last 5 games in any game. Chelsea, 2 wins, 2 draws, 1 loss. So only 1 defeat in the last 5, and that came to Arsenal, the leaders right now. But yeah, that's how that goes. And then 61 times this match played in the Premier League, one of the more popular games, or more played games, not even popular, I should say. 30 wins for Chelsea, 17 wins for Villa, 14 draw games. In December, Villa came to Stamford Bridge and took all 3 points. Let's see if Chelsea can get some revenge. And Aston Villa really and truly have not been the greatest at home. Like I said, only 1 game or none at home in the last 3 fixtures. And, they have that win over Brighton, but they drew with Leeds and they lost to Brentford at home. So that was not the best there. But let's see, Aston Villa and Chelsea, how we feel about this one. This one is tough to predict, I'm gonna say 2-1 Chelsea. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2-1 Chelsea. Might be a mad take, but I don't know, man. Villa, I don't trust Villa right now. I trust Chelsea more. And that's crazy because Chelsea is not to be trusted right now. Good. 3-2 Villa. I have a feeling like this one going to split a lot of people. 1-1 says JB. Yeah, I was thinking of draw, but give them the win in the end. Coach Edwards say, oh, I want to tell you from now, Arsenal get a victory and a clean sheet. 3-2 Villa, I got that already. Patchy said 2-1 Villa. Grime lad, I will do the same foolish. Give me 4 pick and cut. Alright, next one now. Brighton and Arsenal. So you see the league position 11 for Brighton, 1 for Arsenal. 19 wins, 7 draws, 3 losses. 9 wins, 10 draws, 9 losses. So 37 points for Brighton. 57, 64 points. So 64 points and 37 points for Brighton. 58 goals. XG 49.51. Good outperforming that. Brighton should be better there. 13 clean sheets to 6. Arsenal unbeaten in 5, but they do have those 2 draws against Wolves and Brentford that weren't the best. But hey, they're not losing. Picking up points. That was a big performance, or not even a big performance, but a big result against Chelsea. Hopefully they can build on that. Brighton do have 2 wins on the bounce as well, so they're coming in confident. and they will have the home crowd behind them, I'm sure. 17 played, 7 wins, 5 wins for Brighton, 5 draws. So this has been a team that consistently has caused issues. Um, yeah, but 2-1 Arsenal win at the Emirates, but now they have to go to the Amex and see what happens over there. But yeah, I don't care if it's the Amex, the Dramex, the Pamex, it no matter. Arsenal 2, Arsenal few, Brighton 0. But now I change from the 2-0. Chelsea I beat Villa 3-1. You're showing 3-0. Chelsea I beat Villa 3-1. What? Who I show 3-0? Chelsea not about winning the league. It seems more like an action club. Oh, an auction club. Mad. It's a rough one. JB said 2-1 to Arsenal. Apache said 3-0. So why you be so conservative going at 3? Chelsea beat Villa 3-1. Why? I try to figure out what the hell you say. Oh, you are show up. Okay. Jeez. And you say Chelsea will win what? 3-1? I think Chelsea will beat Villa too. I'm going to go 2-1 still. Shaky game says Skull boy. I tell you the truth, man. We are worried about all kind of teams and I pick out and I say, yeah, man, the 3 points that man. Same thing we say for Wolves and Wolves kick out with teeth. Ah, boy. That's the day when really and truly say, man, stop say I go win, you know. I swear. That was the day, bro. Lose it and say, listen, I'm just watching the games, yeah, man. And I hope we win. But me not bet on you. Me not argue with nobody and convince them say, oh, not gonna win. Nothing. 12 wins, 6 wins, okay. So Fulham, the reason why you're 9 and they're 18, right? XG so close though. Fulham and West Ham. Fulham is a real joke team more while, you know, man. They will do a good game like Tottenham there and then do pure foolishness after that. All right, look. I can't Nuno have them play some half decent ball. And Desmond 2-2. That may I go with. See the form, 2 wins on the bounce. West Ham 1 less point over those last 5. But a big 5-2 loss. 3-2 to Chelsea. Those are away games. $17. Fulham only 7 wins. Ooh. I don't think they get one today. I think it's a draw. Alright, so I went for a 2-all. Desmond 2-2. Desmond 2-2. The great Welbeck. Yeah, man. Problems. 2-1 Fulham. Facts the wood. Yeah, bro. We literally count the points before I say, yeah, man, 3. All right, so we're going this amount, we're going this ahead. I say, see, you know, my name left from 9 to 5 points, the most Arsenal thing. All right, Man City Forest. This game will be going on same time as the Gunners game. So boy, it's gonna be an interesting one. Trying to keep up with these games, but we're gonna figure it out, people. And it's Wednesday, which is better for me. So who knows? We might do a let me not say that. Let me not say that. But I don't want to promise nothing I can't fulfill. So I will not say it. But City in second, Forest just outside relegation, 17 points, 18 wins, 7 wins for Forest, 6 draws for Forest, 5 draws for City, 5 losses, 15 losses for Nottingham Forest. You see the goal difference right there, 57 to 26. XG 51.1, so performing well there, 32.54, so they're underperforming of their goals. He will tell the coaches what him think about, assessing a plan, or not assessing, but developing a plan for whatever the player needs. So yeah, the XG per 90, clean sheets. Man City 4 wins on the bounce, and this is what they do every season. It's crunch. You're gonna see greens everywhere. So they Liverpool away, Fulham home, Newcastle home, and Ellen Road. So two tough travel performances getting those wins there. Forest on the Schneid, 2 losses in a row, one to Liverpool, one away to Brighton, and they also lost at Ellen Road. So Forest definitely would love some breathing room. I just don't think that this week is the week for that to go on for them. So it's imperative that Arsenal get the 3 points, because I believe that Manchester City will win this game 2-0. And the last fixture is a 3:15 kickoff here in the States. That's 8:15 over in England. And this one is with Newcastle and Manchester United. And usually I would say, oh, it's at St. James's Park. Let's just give them the win. But not this Newcastle, not the way they've been playing. They're not playing well at all. This is the previous form. 1 win sandwiched in between 4 losses. That's Newcastle's last 5 game weeks right there, or match weeks. Then Man United only 1 draw, 4 wins all around it. And before you know it, people, Man U has passed. Ooh. Rough. It's rough. You see the amount of time it played? 34, only 11 wins for Newcastle, 16 draws. Newcastle recently been decent against them. I just don't trust Newcastle. So I'm going to say actually 1-1. United actually dropped some points this time. Don't know why I'm doing this, United could easily win, but you know what? Stick with my instinct, yeah, man. 2-1. 2-1 United, me say. Apache said West Ham 3-2. City 3-0. You're going down. JB Vex. 3-1 say Apache. Alright. Never, ever, ever, ever. Yeah, man, best palm in your life, because we top of the table, Heavy is the crown. 1-1. Yeah, that was my original in the JB. We're gonna see if I should stick with it. Newcastle 3-2. Newcastle Man U. Me go 2-1, I don't know about the next person. That me go. And the last game for the week is the Thursday game. For them two teams, I want dash way. Two of them. You see the league performance right now, the wins, the draws, the losses, the goals, less for Crystal Palace. But this, the XG is a huge difference. Tottenham, even though they have more goals, have a much lower XG on the season than Crystal Palace, which is kind of sad. They create more in the 90 and they have more clean sheets. So Tottenham with four missed calls, and you had two from me. Well, not missed calls, but four losses, I should say. I said missed calls, and two losses for Crystal Palace in the last five. So both teams doing horribly. Tottenham just doing worse than Crystal Palace. And it's like, I would say boy at home maybe, but they've been terrible at home. Could say I would war if they don't get a result though. Get a little more rest. Nah. If they might forgot prove me wrong. Like I said 2-1 to Crystal Palace. Fans are gonna boo your fret if that happen. One 0 Fulham. Two 0. Yeah, so just to recap, my picks personally. Bournemouth, Brentford, I'm going with a 3-2 Brentford win. Everton, Burnley, 2-1 Everton win. Leeds, Sunderland, 2-1 Leeds win. Wolves hosting Liverpool, 3-1 Liverpool win. Aston Villa hosting Chelsea, 2-1 Chelsea win. Brighton hosting Arsenal, 2-0 Arsenal win. Fulham, West Ham, Desmond, 2-2, a 2-all draw. Man City, Nottingham Forest, 2-0 Man City. Newcastle hosting United, that's Manchester United, 2-1 to Manchester United. And Tottenham hosting Crystal Palace. I'm going 2-1 to Crystal Palace. All right, people. That is my picks. Richard Edwards sending in his last few of United winning 2-1 over Newcastle, and he also has Spurs winning 1-0 over Crystal Palace. Apache said 2-1 Tottenham. Dropping the last four, the grime lad. JB has one more. I think all other people. Skull will probably leave it in the comment section if you want to play this week. And thought I saw her chili earlier on. Maybe I was just dreaming or seeing doubles. Been looking at the screen for quite a bit today, so I start get a little foggy, yes. All right, so we're not the ball game about an hour. Just an hour and a half, perfect ball game, and basically we play 10 minutes of injury time or five minutes of injury time each half, or better split up like 2 and 8. Some things is going on in the second half. But people, listen, man, I'm tired, bro. Tired. But I wanted and I had to come out with the EPL content, even though me get embarrassed and get donkey of the week. But I saw life go. Willing to put yourself out there again. Can't happen every time. There's no way. Never say never, still enough. Knock something. All right, people. 26 of you in the building, you legendary people. It's late night after 12 on the East Coast. You guys need to do me a favor. Smash that like button on the way out. Give yourselves a round of applause for tuning in tonight. I don't say that enough. You guys could have done anything the Monday night, but you decide to spend a bit of it with me on the show. I really greatly appreciate it. Respect to the few that did subscribe because it's the first time they came in today. We really appreciate that. I would definitely want more of you when you're watching the show to think about liking, sharing, and most definitely subscribing. Thanks so much to anybody that is a member of the channel. You guys are really and truly what really helps me to continue to keep on going. Because yeah, man, every time that mans think it's just too much, we just remember say people take the time out for actually show them type of support there. And to be honest, the subs I have, if just 25 owner, bro, just became a member, you don't understand how much more stability the thing could have, and trust me, man, just support the thing in a different way, a real way. I'm not really ask for them things so much because we not do it for that, but at the same time, it have to actually make sense because time is money as well. You see me? So big up on yourselves, people, and just think about that. Soon forward, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow is what, Tuesday? So yeah, probably won't see me in the space. Besides in the comment section if I'm on a show watching. Probably won't return to the screen until Wednesday. All right, so you can definitely look for some content Wednesday. Just as a reminder, our U20 Reggae Boys have one more hurdle to get by in round one, and that is Puerto Rico. That game will be similar to all the other games so far in the competition at 7 o'clock. So the time is just not good enough. I was lucky enough to get home in time and sort out my life to do the live stream for the Reggae Girls. As of right now, it's not looking like that's going to be possible. Yeah, it's not going to be possible, the timing. And I knew it when the games were at 7 o'clock. I was like, really, it's just going to be so hard to really do any of these games. I was only able to do one of them. And yeah, thankful that I was able to do that. But still, wish I could do more. Actually, did I even do? I don't think I did any of them. Yeah, I don't think I was able to do any of these games. I was able to do a lot of the U17 games. But yeah, big up on yourselves, man. Respect Jagans for the thoughts, bro. Really appreciate it. Maximum respect to you as well, Jamrock. You don't know, you always a tune in and you always a watch the football of them, which we love. But yeah, people, big up on yourselves. Thanks again. Come on, you Gooners. I'm Jason Gooner. This is Jason Gooner TV. And we still not have full faith in no, but prove me wrong, no Gunners.